Okay, in this video we're going to rotate polygon A 70 degrees clockwise around point E. So our goal is to take this polygon A and we're going to rotate it clockwise this way, 70 degrees around point E. Okay, so where we're going to do this, we're going to start off and we're going to find our point of rotation and we're going to find our first point, which is going to be point B, and we're actually going to draw and use our straight edge from our protractor, like a straight edge there. Now from our line, we can put the eye of the protractor on 0 in our line. And then we're going to find our 70-degree mark up here. We're going to make a line there. We're going to trace that same line we made with our point that we're rotating around. So right here. And what we have essentially just done is we have created the 70-degree angle here. Okay. Now our next step is to measure how far it is from point E to point B, and we're going to trace that measurement on this 70-degree line that we just created. So you're able to do this two different ways. The first way we can do this is we can actually measure with a ruler. So if we get a ruler here, we put it on 0, it's about, there's 1.5, about 1 1/3 or 1 3/4, and so we can measure that way. Or we can take a compass, put it on the point, both points like that, rotate it over, and see where these two lines intersect. So it would actually intersect there. I'm going to use the compass method today, so we can actually see it a little better. So I'm going to draw it in red. So here's B. And anytime we copy a measurement, we need to put B in the prime. So this will be B prime here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this and explain with every single point on polygon A. So we're going to go for A next. We draw our straight line from our rotation point to point A. Take our protractor, middle, zero it out here. As you can see, there's a little bit of a glare, so I take that off. Our 0 line is in that same line we just drew with our protractor. We make a mark at the 70-degree mark, and then we connect these two lines. Okay. And now we will take our compass, put one on the rotation point. Put one on the rotation point, put one on point A, and now I rotate it all the way around. The point which intersects, which is right there. This is our new point, which is A prime. Label that in red so you can see it better. So there is A prime there. Same thing for point C. We're going to take our point of rotation and the point of C. We're going to draw a straight line that connects those two. Now we're going to take our compass, put the eye of the compass in the middle, and line up the line we just draw with 0 on the 70-degree mark again. Mark, take our straight edge, mark that all the way through. Then we take our compass, put it on the rotation point and point C. Find that measurement. As you can see right there, we can find that measurement. And we're going to measure all the way to the line. For a point where they intersect there. And then we're going to put C right on that line where it intersects. This one will be C prime. Our last point we have to do is point D. So we're going to take point D endpoint E, which is where we're rotating around. Draw our straight line between them. Okay. Now we're going to take the eye of the protractor, line it up with the line segment between D and E. Set 0. Find the 70-degree mark and mark it. Take that mark on 70, take that mark on E, connect them. So we're on this line here, this one here. And then we take our compass, put our point that doesn't move on E, line up this one right where it's on D like that. Rotate it around. And our second point, which is right here. Put our new coordinate, which is D prime. And now we can go through and we can erase all of our lines we want to, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to connect all these with my red pen first. I messed up on that one. So this D wouldn't be here on that line. It's actually going to be on this line here. So let me fix that for you real quick. So we have our mark on D. It's going to be on this line here. The reason I fixed that mistake is C and D is not on the same segment. Like on here, it's on different segments. So mark my new point D. Label that D prime. Now I can go through. I can connect the line segments. So after we're done, we will label this one Polygon B. And that is how you can take a polygon using your protractor, measuring the angles in order to get a rotation.